afternoon, everyone. We got quite a good race coming right at you. We got Ruya versus Tilimorf, and I'm joined with maybe my favorite commentator I could commentate with, Timon. How are you today?
Hello, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's midnight here. Hello, good evening.
It is actually. I said good afternoon, and it's 5 p.m. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, we got a good evening race coming right at you. Ruya versus Tilimorf, not Timon. Ruya versus Tilly, very exciting. I believe Ruya has a 4113 SPB, and I believe Tilly has a 46. No.
26.
26?
46, 26. At least according to his splits right now.
Okay.
Their splits.
Um, it should be a pretty interesting route divergence too, because I believe Tilly runs PK RD, while Ruya runs the traditional PRKD new route.
Mhm.
So off to a hot start already. Here we go. Obviously, Ruya known for series. He's held the world record, I think, multiple times, and always is grinding. So hopefully, we'll get to see if he gets some good RNG and is able to actually, capitalize on series. But I wouldn't hold hope out. This place is brutal. You know.
Also, we have a lovely Ruya catcam
We do,
accompanied
yeah.
on the stream.
One of the best parts of Ruya's stream is just the constant different cats that you always see. I believe we're synced up. Yeah. So 58.
Yes.
Oh, 8. Jesus. Yeah, he's. Oh wow. 56. 26 might
26.
be better. That's faster than I've
Clean.
done in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't think I've even gotten anything that close. That's further crazy. A good arc
Yeah, the Zoden pumps. I remember when Ruya started practicing Zoden pumps, just a full day. It just didn't quite work right, but
Yeah.
seems like he found the rhythm, he found the right pressure. That's mainly what it's about for zone pumps, to get like the proper pressure point for your R button, to get all the inputs out of it.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I spent probably a good once sodium pumping was introduced. I spent probably a good 2-3 weeks, maybe even up close to a month, where that was all I was doing, was just trying to figure it out. And I couldn't. I mean, it's one of those things where it seems impossible at the start, and the more you do it, and the more you figure out your controller and what rubber you have to use for the R button or whatever, Anyway, it's a really cool technique. I'm curious if we'll see him do it on landing site. Some runners do it if they zone pump, some don't. Both off to a really solid start. I mean, can't complain.
Yeah, 46, 45, not
46,
bad.
45.
No big
Pretty good,
shambles.
yeah.
But yeah, as Emmett says in chat, I'm also curious. Like, how will Ruya play this? Will Ruya actually maybe even go for PKRD to be safer? What safety splits will he do? There's a lot of factors in this to make it less risky.
That weave
At least,
is the worst thing in this
yeah.
video game.
At least Tilly still got the clip at the bottom.
Yeah. Still very clean. Yeah, 250 still very, very clean. Ruya taking a small lead at the start, but anything can happen in Super Metroid. Anything.
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
especially with these routes, which is why they can sometimes be so fun to watch, is because it's very volatile, You never know what can happen. And nice morph strat, and Tilly jumping over. I used to love that strat. Very cool.
Yeah, there's several variations which are quite equal in time, I think.
Yeah, most
Apart
of them
from
look
obviously the optimal one, which you do, for example, but
yeah, they're all very similar. I mean, I think it's kind of up to preference at a certain point.
Ruya with a
I
special
love
construction zone up,
his construction zone.
such a great strategy.
You've never seen him mess it up. His backup looks so. He's done it so many times. His backup looks like it's the main strat. It's actually one of the most beautiful looking things I've seen in this game. It's so cool.
Yeah, and because he's never messing it up, when I saw him practicing it, I was like, wait, that's a cool strat. Let's try it out for myself.
It's
Nope.
so hard.
It's hard.
So hard. I can't do it. Yeah. Tilly not opting to do the pip boost. It's a pretty dumb strat, so I don't expect it. Not expecting to go for it. I don't expect most people. I honestly wouldn't go for it if I wasn't. Because I would be pressure to put on me for it. Playing climb in parlor. I mean, what else do you expect from this guy? He's just so good.
Ruya is also really, really good at like the early game rooms and climb and parlor. Like,
He's looking at a 439.
you know it the best. It's very good time.
For a race of
39
is insane. That is so good. Until they're looking at 441 here. It'll probably be a 440 or a 451.
51.
It'll probably be like a 452. I think. Still 51. Very good. That's still a great time. Races are so hard to capitalize on. Like it's so easy. You have to basically play like with whatever you're given, right? So races it can be. That's sometimes so scary when BT will step forward because invulnerability can change there, and you can. Okay, rough bomb Torizo stuff going on here. 2-round from Tilly, and then 0 missile drops from Ruya, which is. Oh, and a bomb.
Ooh, that hit is not good.
That's very.
Because mainly you want to farm in Terminator room.
What do you do?
Doesn't even go for the door bonk. The good thing
doesn't
in
not do the door bonk strat,
PRKT.
actually. It is something he's been meaning to learn. He's talked to me about this, and that's
Right.
Yeah, so this is the best play. I think you do just do 2P shots on each one of these guys, and yeah. That could have been.
That's a good part about PRKD. You're killing the pirates anyway, right? You just have to like grab a farm more, grab a missile more. Here he stopped again at the 4th pirate. Shot a missile for swag, I guess.
Wait, yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just.
He farms too anyway.
The 607 elevator, very good. Very solid. I thought he would opt for the double P shot strat here, but
Tilly, okay, gets a missile.
Yeah, that was like there's been multiple times where I get 0 missiles from that room, and it's so infuriating. So glad that didn't happen to either of these runners. Ruya gonna go for the mock ball, very nice. Gets the D-boost. That D-boost is actually very important sometimes, because if you miss it, if you take 2 hits, especially from one of those side hoppers, your health turns out to be a lot worse later on in the run, especially if you're gonna. I don't expect Ruya to take a ton of safeties. He might. Actually, I would not blame him if he did.
Ruya's going for the Kago strat here. So takes some damage, but for a little time save. To fix the door, pretty much.
Yeah.
Very nice strat.
Really good quick drops from Tilly. Really good show from both of these players this far. I mean, my commentator's curse.
Hey, they're 40 seconds ahead, right? Whatever we say.
Yeah.
So Red Tower's gonna be great.
Red Tower right now, I'm sure is that's very true actually. Red Tower, I'm sure is going phenomenal. Now, if it doesn't, that you can blame on us. That's our fault. We're gonna get an up and 2 attempt here.
Tilly going for a little moonfall there. It's generally a preference strategy choice.
Yeah. The down back and the moonfall are pretty comparable. I think the moonfall's just a tiny bit faster, but it's really negligible at a certain point. Good Green Hill Zone. Not quite an up and 2 either. Does Tilly do the morph? I love that strat.
The jump morph.
Yeah, it's so cool. Alright, let's see how this red tower goes.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Nice.
You're not safe for that entire room. Not until you are through the door. It's that room is so scary.
Yeah, falling at the top when you try to like optimize the last ledge grab.
That's a very hard strat. Like ridiculously difficult. We're looking like an 831 power bombs. Very, very good. Ooh, what kind of strat is Tilly going for here? I'm curious.
Tilly probably just about to shoot the block, fall back down, and then make your way back up.
Okay. We made it through. We're good. We're good. That's scary. Ooh, we're skipping the super drop there. Somewhat risky. If you wait for the power bomb, you can get a super there, and it makes the Fantoon fight sometimes. Like if you, for whatever reason, accidentally bonk a super anywhere, or you know, it's kind of a safety strat. And then also, if everything goes clean, you can get sometimes a Phantom doesn't drop a ton of supers for drops. Sometimes it's nice to have that extra one. But I like the risk.
Now, the first roadblock of this route. Ruya seems to be getting the first jump correctly. There's a 2-frame window now.
2-frame.
For the CWJ. Gets it.
Clean.
Perfect.
929 exit is beautiful. It's a very good one. So, good job, Ruya.
And then the actual worst room in this category, the ocean.
The ocean, yeah. That's the real.
After you get first try CWJ and then fall in the ocean, it's rough.
There have been, I think, maybe 1 or 2 runs in my life where you're actually playing clean. I like this strat from Tilly. I like collecting these drops. You get the power bomb, you get an extra health. Your resources look really, really good. I like that. Ruya does a little missile strat here that the TAS does. I like that. It's pretty clean. Ooh, Tilly fall. Taking a little dip. It's okay. Can recover it back up. Ooh, that's
trying to align into the door.
It's okay though. It's okay. Get another shot. Nope, not quite. Ruya into Phantoon, which is such a difficult boss. Also set up for CWJ's Tilly. We'll see.
Fortunate.
The mode is so difficult, man. It's just there's just like no matter how much you practice it, anything can break, and
yeah, Tilly might also be CWJ main. Gets it
I was
nice.
gonna say, I think Tilly might not know how to HBJ.
Yeah, he might just do. I think I've seen it before. That Tilly just opts to main CWJ. Looks like slow mid for Ruya, missing the Doppler in the second round a little bit and gets most likely a slow punish.
Yep.
It's fine. For a race, you're just hoping for not dying and not get like a 4 or 5 round.
Okay.
Little stutter on the stream. Nice in the deboost animation.
Kind of a rare look at what Samus looks like when she's deboosting.
Right.
Very cool. Okay, but we'll focus on then Tilly's. Oh, here we go. Okay. Looks like Ruya made it out. It looks like Ruya maybe had another round on top of that, or no, the death animation takes a while, so I think maybe not.
Was probably the 3 rounds slow mid slow.
I think so. 3 supers, not
Tilly
very...
first. Fast. Takes a hit.
Okay.
Decent Doppler. I think that was a 5 missile Doppler, so probably not quite able to do a 2 round. Like doing a 6 missile into 1 super Doppler is really hard to do.
Tilly doing a little dance there to get rid of all those flames. That was kind of funny.
Get some nice drops though.
Yeah, these are really good drops. On the other hand, Ruya has 8 supers, which is not really what you're looking for here. You want 9 or more generally, but you should generally be able to make it out with 8 supers and be fine. Okay.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. The flame was in the way.
I know.
For the finish there at Tilly's, and I wasn't sure if it's just a super off. If Tilly needed to do more missiles and super, it could have been quite scary.
Oh my god, look at those resources.
Nice skill.
Fully leaving with literally flawless resources. That's so beautiful. You'd love to see that. That is Phantom blessing. Kill just a little bit. Ruya getting 1 super, 2 supers. Okay, beautiful. He skipped a super in the attic at the end. He didn't go back for it and risk the drop chance there, which I can respect. And it kind of pays off, and he has 8 supers, and that is some runners opt to, depending on how many supers they leave with from gravity, they'll either farm the cax or not, coming back down from gravity, and I think Ruya might probably still farm them for safety, maybe for the race. I think I would, but also Ruya might just, you know, balls to the walls and just risk it. We'll have to see. It should be exciting regardless.
So going to attic for Tilimorf. That's a little bit more a little easier strategy without the shot at the start. Still a very quick one. You can't get the double hits at the end with it, but that's okay. It just costs an extra super, pretty much. It's not much slower.
No, it's You can use, I think, 3 or 4 missiles too, but if you take a hit from that little pea hunter guy and the little pirate guy and the I forget what they're called. Aren't they just pea hunters? In the attic, you take, I think it's like 40 or more damage, and it's so much.
They do a lot of damage without a
So
suit.
much damage. It's
So my suggestion: get Varia first, but people don't listen to me apparently.
Yeah, run the easy route. Right. Yeah. All right, so I think it was a 1351 gravity from Ruya, which is a pretty good time for a race, especially with a slow mid-slow Fantoon. So, yeah, Ruya gonna be farming both these cags for safety. It's a really quick farm. It only loses about 1.5 to 2 seconds, depending on how quick you do it. So, really a solid farm, and Tilly looking like he's gonna have a 15. 07? Yeah, 1507. So not too shabby.
Ooh, nice moonfall weave from Ruya. Don't see that often in PRKD, people doing the moonfall.
You don't. I think
You don't need to.
Of time, but it's just it's such a risk. Because if you take a hit, you lose all that falling speed.
Right.
Right. Good moat from Tilly. Moat is such a scary room, even on the way back, because if you morph and something goes wrong with your momentum, you fall back down, you have to bomb over, and it's just nice power bomb.
Nice quick drops.
Yeah, that was sick. Ruya get the good
Ruya
morph.
get
Don't stop luck.
Well, the ceiling morph. It's always nice to see. Generally done by using the D-pad angle technique.
Oh yeah, it's a cool technique. If you hold D-pad and you like an angle D-pad angle, and you kind of like jump, you can only press depending on how you like do it. I don't know exactly the details either, but you only have to press down once to morph afterwards, because you're kind of doing like a 1.5 press. If that makes sense.
Also, the D-boost is impossible, so...
It's so hard.
The scree boost. So Ruya, in his way, in upper north here, grabbing high jump boots, soon to be grabbing ice. Synced fanfare, nice.
Yeah.
And here a nice advantage of having a power bomb. No need to worry about anything. No need to bump the block at the end. The power bomb does it for you.
Good super drop. Ruya's supers are looking really good. And honestly, Tilly's aren't looking bad either. So if you're entering upper Norfair with 8 to 10, it's usually pretty solid. But if you have 9 or more, you're doing really well. So, oh my god. The
Gets
game
another.
Ruya, look at that. Beautiful. And here's the first divergence of the route. Tilly going to Kraid to get Varia. So there are a few advantages to this route. The main one is that you don't really have to do Lava Spark and feel threatened at all, because of you take way less damage when you're doing your gravity jump in Lava Dive, having Varia. So it's really nice. The second advantage is that you can get the Kraid kick, and that makes all of Lower Norfair just so much safer and like a lot less stressful. So a lot of runners tend to, if they want to ease their way into PRKD, or some of them just prefer it because it's not that big of a time loss. Some just prefer to get Kraid.
So Ruya didn't farm the power bombs. Is one power bomb fine in this scenario?
It's totally okay because Ruya doesn't do X Factors. Now, if Ruya were to do X Factors, going on one here is a bit risky. You kind of almost, you're either going to have to farm extra in the Chronic Booster room. Wow, whoa, okay. That was actually, if you missed that first wall, if the right side wall jump on the first try, getting a backup there is really difficult. So that was really good. God, 9 supers is crazy. Oh, and we got Tilly back. Cool. Tilly making quick work of Kraid. Say hello.
Yeah, Ruya could almost be doing a no farm strat out of that.
I was gonna
right?
say, right now at this point, leaving with 8 would be like, that's what I did in my run today. I left with 8, right? That's plenty. So If he really wanted to, yeah, he could. I don't think he will. I think he'll farm like at least once, because you do want missiles here. 10 missiles just isn't looking good, and the chance at another power bomb would make make a little
And
bit
also
better than because you get
the main issue about the no farm is you never do it, and it's really hard to do.
Yeah, the no farm. Yeah, that is actually so true. You almost never no farm, so you're just not practiced on it.
Yeah.
It is secretly the hardest strat. But having 10 supers but only 10 missiles is a little bit sketchy. If he picks up wave missiles here, it should be totally fine though. Yeah. So wave missiles, nice.
Gonna do it for the race sake. Definitely the good decision here for the journey. We see maybe in the later rounds when it comes to like closer races, maybe we see some 15-10, but it's
yeah,
not very likely.
I think depending on the runners and everything, I'll probably go 15-10 if I have to face against those, because I need every ounce I can get, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just race dependent and player dependent. And
so Tilly opened the door entering high jump. Does that mean he grabs high jump missile?
Almost certainly, yeah. Which is
yeah.
kind of exciting, honestly.
Yeah, he's jumping through the door.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Tilly grabbing high jump missiles, really cool.
Nice
Tilly will also grab wave missiles as well for.
What did we decide? Nice deboost from Ruya, from the Nami, also called, I don't know, the Q boost, the Mo boost, whatever we want to call it.
Shout out to Maku. Oh no. Okay, wait.
Lava Spark.
Ruya
goes for the left side. Back up.
This saves on health. Oh geez, it's way harder than it looks like, at least from when I've tried it. It does save health, so Ruya's health is okay. But yeah, missing Lava Spark there is one of the biggest reasons you kind of like try and conserve on deboost strats and stuff in Upper Warfare for races and stuff, because man, if you miss Lava Spark and you don't have that backup, like I couldn't do that personally, and that would make this LN so much scarier. So
should also be quite a bit faster, right? You're not running to the right again.
It is faster, yeah.
First time when I saw those doing it like perfectly with the perfect ledge cap on top, I was in awe. Ooh. Just didn't lose much health because of it.
Yeah.
Kinda always scared about sparking too low there.
It is scary, yeah. Okay.
So Ruya
76 health
to take a single hit here. Let's hope. Best room in the game. Jump looks good. Nice delayed wall jump.
Do single jump. Okay.
Takes his ledge a little bit safe.
Man.
Very nice.
And Tilly, out of the worst room in the game, actually, Rising Tide. I hate that room.
Did you know you can morph and roll under?
Wait, really? Ruya messing up the speed. Wow, wait, there's a lot going on. Hold on.
Okay, he unfortunately fell down Bubble Mountain once, and on the second time it was a bad cycle for the waiver, so that was just in the way when he got up there.
I think that waiver has special code to like teleport wherever you are if you miss your Bubble Mountain strat the first time, because I swear that waiver somehow always finds a way.
Could be. A lot of runners have their SNES connected to the computer, so there could be some kind of connection.
Some DLC or something, yeah. Alright, Tilly grab his speed. So while this deficit does look like a big deficit, you have to remember Tilly's already done all of Grade's section, so supers? Okay, Ruya gets the supers he needs. So
looking good.
Yeah, good resources here.
Too many supers from the second pirate, which is also good to see. If you have like 8 and you see like 5 supers, that's also not what you want to see.
Yeah, it's tragic. Alright, so the power bomb count is a little bit low here, because you do need power bombs leaving, but if Ruya opts to farm leaving, then it should be totally fine. So good opener.
Unfortunately, he gets an instant pogo. It's just RNG.
Using 2 supers on that. Tilly also grabbing wave missiles, which means we will be seeing 25-10, which I really like. I think that's a good idea.
Tilly's a person who really likes to finish runs. Whenever I see Tilly run, it's almost always finishes the run.
Which
So
is
I definitely
perfect
see.
for races.
Yeah, I definitely see how he does it with the safeties and everything.
Yeah.
Into the red phase. Didn't have much
Really-
time there on that logo.
And this No, don't be rude. Okay. Oh, dude, Ridley can hit you like 3 times there. I'm not on the right side. It's so scary. Okay. Alright, Ruya grabbing Ridley tank. I think that's a smart move. It's scary. Yeah.
152 energy is also not the most comfortable amount, and then for a race.
So yeah, we'll see.
So now
Tilly
here
going
you
for a
can see
grab jump.
for the gravity jump what Varia does to this. He only lost like 30 energy.
So yeah, and then he gets to pause on the way down from the elevator to save that extra 40 frames or whatever it is on the elevator pause. So that's really cool. It's a really cool strat. It's really cool. I like it. We're on Island Escape. A very scary part of the run, but with Ridley tank, it does somewhat trivialize it. Not quite, but it does make it a lot less stressful. 2 supers isn't great. I wonder if we'll see a super farm from the bugs before frogs. We'll have to see.
That's a nice variation of the D-boost. Very high jump early and
Yeah,
just D-boost
I
out of
didn't
the motion from
quite
the Skiga.
catch if Tilly missed Pillar Spark or if Tilly just likes to go for the power bombs. So, regardless, got through that room. Power bomb count a little bit sketchier now, but it shouldn't. I think
Yeah, Tilly needs to
he might do
bomb
the-
spreads
yeah.
and use another power bomb in the key steps down. But very likely aware of it.
Alright, and Ruya onto arguably one of the scariest rooms in this entire run is 3 Musketeers. So these guys hit for 50 apiece. And we shall see. Alright, got the D-boost. Yeah, Ruya's fine. Lovely.
Very nice room.
That
Got
was
enough
beautiful.
health to just use the D-boost strategy.
Yeah, super clean. And gets the jump.
Funny.
I don't even know what to say. I was like, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That was kind of cool. He just kind of stood up.
Just
Wow, reverse.
let's do it again.
Was that intentional?
Reverse buttons. I don't know.
I'm gonna think Ruya's just
knowing
I've had-
Ruya, it's
Yeah.
kind of that's intentional. That happened before.
That was so sick. Tilly. Ooh, elevator kegging. Okay.
That's some old strat.
That is, yeah. I like that. We're not seeing a super farm there. Oh, no, wait. Tilly's doing I love that strat. Yeah, so if you spark really far forward, usually runners will try and spark on the metal pirates at like pixel perfect positioning, you know, like, but if you just run really far forward, you can spark safely. You'll take extra damage from hitting the pirates, but you will it'll be very safe, and you will almost always kill the pirate like instantly. It's super cool. They're very rare. I don't see that almost ever. So that was super cool.
Tilimorf seems to be, to me, a very, very consistent runner. Like some have some consistent strats, consistent
Yeah. Super consistent.
ammo-wise, everything health-wise. And now 25 missiles going straight into Ridley. Done. Maybe it was 21. I don't know.
It was a lot.
A lot of missiles. Yes.
Ruya on Kraid. Probably will see some lag reduction here. Yep. And it's safe. Lovely. So we need some supers here from Ruya. We basically it's crucial. Okay, that's good.
That's good. That's a good drop. 4 supers.
28, 49. Very good. That's if all goes well, which is easier said than done. Look at like a high 40, mid to high 42, maybe a low 43, depending on how things go. So
Tilly into the
But
red phase. So starting to get rid of the supers. I think the last super was missed, yeah.
yeah, with the last super, but that's okay. We'll make it up. Has the health for it.
So,
Ooh, careful,
oh,
Tilly.
yeah, interesting.
I think Ridley should be dead soon. Yeah. Okay, Ridley should be dead. Yeah, very nice.
It's always nice, like when you think Ridley is dead and you get another swoop, you have like 3 shots in for the next death animation trigger pretty much. So you know, okay, now Ridley has to be dead, right?
Yeah.
And when Ridley's not dead there, maybe you need to take some math tasks again.
You need to go back to your basics, yeah.
Counting is hard, especially in such a stressful fight.
I have lost multiple runs to forgetting that I entered with 9 supers and not 10. And I'm just like, why is Ridley not dead? Why is Ridley not dead? And I'll lose my entire run because of it on good bases too. It's easy to forget stuff like that. So pretty solid fight though overall. And Ruya looking pretty solid as well. Coming into bot swoon, the gatekeeper of supers and runs and everything in between.
Strat uses also the morph ball, some call the Z factor. All the variations coming out after the D factor, it's crazy. Like, back in the day, we had one setup. It used an audio cue, and it was very bad. And then D factor came along, and now just there are so many variations. Okay, we're skipping what Woonie tank.
I love that strat from Tilly, that's so sick. Doing a 5 jump there is so scary for Ruya. That's... Man. I think people who do 5 jumps are psychopaths. It's just... I don't trust my D-pad enough. Ooh, I love that freeze on the Namae there, just to kind of like... Give himself a little bit more time, you know? It's really nice. Good job, Tilly.
Yeah, Ruya is confident enough to finish this game with 3 tanks.
Yeah,
A runner of his caliber, it's just, yeah, they know.
I wonder, I'm not even gonna jinx it. You know what, we'll just see how the run goes. Okay, solid opener. Alright, this is the best pattern, generally. Yes. That is not only the fastest pattern, but it is by far the least stressful.
Supers, so deciding to actually bounce about and skip drops.
I don't know how I feel about that. I wonder if
it's always hard in a race.
Yeah, it's really hard to make a decision. I don't know. I think that's the right call, actually. I do like this super farm from Tilly. You do one of the caveats of PKRD is that you don't have the mini crate super refill now. So Tilly's gonna have to go and farm some other resources, you know, some of those supers. Seems like Ruya has some problems with the down grabbing to the left. It's almost certainly a D-pad issue. I've dealt with that multiple times. It's extremely infuriating and scary and makes you doubt a bunch of things, so... Shouldn't, I think, affect the rest of the run for the most part, so should be fine.
We see what Ruya decides to farm in this room. 52 energy, he wants to get a little bit more.
Ruya and Tilly close in proximity, but not in time. Very cool observation.
Tilimorf resources looking good.
Yeah, they're looking very clean.
Full health.
And Ruya's had a very, very good Meridia thus far. Super solid. I haven't really seen any mistakes or anything, just playing super clean. It's the hardest jump in the game, Tilly. That jump through that door is deceptively difficult.
Especially if you try to do it fast and not bonking the door.
Right.
Very
Good
nice
parlor strat. So
from Ruya. That's threat. You gotta be quick on your fingers, right? You have to the double down inputs has to be so quick.
all supers. That's oops. All supers. That's beautiful. Love it. Okay, opting to missile that door is good. So pretty clean. I like that idea.
Also, Tilly is fine with 4 tanks, skipping bot woolly tank. Race where we didn't grab any bot woolly tanks.
I know, that's
See
kind of
that every
crazy,
day.
actually. Now, there are some risks when not grabbing Batu and E-Tank. Notably, you can leave Metroid rooms without health if they go, poorly, and you'll have to refill on health. You can miss a deboost on the room right before Baby Skip, and that does an extra, like, 40 damage or something, or 30 damage, and that makes your fight, especially on 3 tanks like Ruya's at, that can make your Mother Brain fight really scary. So, if that happens, I'd imagine Ruya goes and refills on health, just to be safe. Otherwise, Red Beam. That's mainly the biggest,
Nice.
or just Mother Brain attack in general.
Tilly showing us some swag wiggles to get back into the corner.
I believe that's only possible to the right,
Mm.
correct? Oh, okay.
Yes, that's only possible to the right.
Okay.
When it matters, we don't get the short charge. It's so unfortunate in this fight. It's a short charge, but not in time. I think Tilly has a good amount of energy. This might be decent.
What, Ruya?
Ruya has not a lot of supers.
Ruya, you can't super this.
Okay, Ruya, you really can't super this. Oh, wow, what?
God. Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Alright, take a deep breath, Ruya. You're gonna have to go farm for a while, okay?
You have to reset this room and farm here. There's...
Yeah, you don't have the health, if anything, so...
Yeah. Wow.
I would do it 5
lucky drops.
times.
And in the meantime, Tilimorf uses their health to pseudo-screw, attack Dragon. 6, still not.
Ruya has to be careful here. I hope he farms one more time. I wouldn't risk it, because his health is not looking super clean. Unless he just plans to... He's just going for it. Wow. Okay.
Dragon goes down. I think it's a fair decision with 6 supers, because you are able to finish the game with 6, right?
Yeah.
So the worst case, you just have to open all 3 doors.
Yeah, in this case, Ruya will have to open 1 door, so it's not too big of a deal. It does get the Rika boost, so he saves on some health there. So, this should be fine.
Yeah, Tilly made a lot of Dragon. A little bit of a rough fight, but made it through. Thanks to the poor tanks.
That's not the worst thing in the world. Because he was gonna have to refill regardless, so it's just the cutscene animation he's losing out on. And yeah, Ruya does go for the 3 jump. It's really difficult and saves, I think, 30 or 40 frames. So
fortunately, Ruya only needs to open 1 door.
Yeah.
Opening 2 doors, opening the second door with 1 health can be a little bit nerve-wracking if you've never done it.
Oh my god, I've never even thought about that. That would scare me.
You don't want to die there. Door is scary. Doors are scary.
Okay, Ruya should be fine though. Hopefully turrets aren't mean and he doesn't have to go all the way back. We shall see. Alright, good Mount Everest. That room can be very, very scary.
Also, Tilly's super farm not the best. It's 2
yeah, farm here for a couple
farm. Decides to more farms to be safe. 6 supers. Wow, that was some amazing farms.
Yeah, that was not bad at all.
3 farm, 5 supers.
I don't like that turret. Okay, Ruya's fine. Man, now we're on to a very stressful fight.
shots.
60 shots
You
to
can-
kill. Feel free to count them.
You can get barely hit. Got a little bit of leeway due to the free flow stick.
Yeah.
Going back to the GDQ fight to Cutie. So Ruya can take full barrage of onion rings. That was quite nice.
It's 20 or something close to it. What are we saying? I'm worried.
My breath. Oh, but
I know.
nice dodge. Nice dodge. It's like the first stage of dodging is jumping high enough, jumping like this level. Then there's a stage where you actually have to move forward on some patterns. That's just the most impressive.
One red beam in this run is over.
It's like the fight under control.
Jumping so late. You're scaring the crap out of me.
If your shots are right, a little bit off sync, can be a little bit scary. Because you want to get the shot off before you jump, most likely. Does it well, survives Mother Brain 2.
Until he's on to the start of Torian. Timing kind of like not much to say here. Ruya just has an escape coming up. That's about it. Has Mother Brain 3. Tilly has a whole Torian ahead of him, so let's see how
One
he's
more
dropped.
thing to do. Will Ruya get the torch charge?
Oh, very true.
If he usually gets these.
I don't think he does. I'm not sure how much of a multi-stutterer Ruya is. Wow. Well, look at these drops from Tilly. That's actually.
Yeah, the supers. Oh, hello.
I think Tilly said it just took all the good luck that Ruya needed and just ate it up. Jesus. Look at that.
Still tries to. Gets full health here.
Oh. Okay, this is. I mean, it's fine. Until we find a minor run, but in a normal run, that could be scary because now you're opted for health drops, and that can sometimes be bad. Yeah. So it's fine. Great Torian thus far. Just very clean, very consistent. Love to see it.
The D-boost, very nice.
Ruya on to Mother Brain 3. I think it's 36 shots. Sometimes getting hit there could be beneficial for Mother Brain 3 because it's not only is the lag reduction, but sometimes you can be a little too close on accident without even realizing it because you're so focused on shooting her in the face. But yeah.
Most of the times you get knocked too close, let's be honest.
Yeah. Most of the time it's... Wow, Tilly going for the boomer skip.
A little bit early on the last jump. Very nice setup before though.
And Ruya's looking at potentially a high 43.
Definitely nice attempt from Tilly. You don't see that old version of the baby skip too often nowadays.
How are you doing? It's more of a blast from the past.
It's a nice and quick move all. Couple more wall jumps and edge grabs.
It's kind of hard to sometimes ledge grab. And the screen's all shaky and stuff.
Also, doing that room without shaking. It's just me.
Is it? I've never tried. Wow, I like that down back zone.
It's nice with Tilly.
Destroy all 3 turrets. It has plenty of resources to work with from turrets, so hopefully she'll be fine.
All their missiles.
And Ruya finished out with a 1450. It's the official race time. Beautiful.
GG
Ruya. GG. And Tilly on to his mother brain. Fight. 60 shots still. 1, 2, well, 2, 3. Okay, 57 shots. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I guess it's plus 3 there, so whatever you have it plus 3.
As long as the Tilimorf counts.
That is the only runner that matters. Like the only person who should be counting is the runner, right? There are times where I'll just forget my count because something stressful happens, and I just am barraging it. And you need to know give or take when the catch-ups start, because you cannot take a hit there, and sometimes it's so scary because it just sometimes comes out.
Sometimes it becomes like right at 46 shot, 16 shot KBR.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Getting close here. Everyone in this sweat.
Tilly, please. Okay. That's fine. Has to take one hit. What? Let's see if we can get Ruya in for
We are joined. Set up.
pretty solid fight, actually. I don't know if Tilly missed any shots. I don't remember any missed shots. That's better than I could have done. That's for sure.
Yeah, so Tilly's run mostly good. I think Dragon was probably the most timeless in this, but otherwise, nice run of Tilimorf.
Yeah, really solid. And Dragon's just so scary. No matter what pit, it's just anything.
See, just missing the whole charge is quite scary. Extend the fight length a lot.
Yeah, unless you're running a GT category, it's just Dragon's just scary no matter what.
Mother 3.
The classic just angled up. Now will Tilly go for the short charge? Chelsea.
Nice. Looking at a high 48s, maybe?
At a minute 7 to the start of the timer, so 51, 52. So looking at about 48, 52 if everything were to go pretty solid. And maybe a low 49 if the escape doesn't go super well.
I jump here, but it's perfectly fine.
Great knowledge of Tilly!
Tilly! Swag.
My favorite thing ever. The left side spark. Ankle breaker. The spark master.
It's a nice model variation.
Yeah. What's up, Ruya? We are joined with Ruya. How you doing?
GG's Conquer
9:05. Very good.
GG to Tilly.
See if we can get Tilly in here too. Ruya, how'd you feel about your run?
I mean, I'm glad I finished.
Torian
I
scared
guess it
me
was
the
kind of
first time.
all downhill after Lava Spark.
Yeah, the run.
And yeah,
I mean,
Torian just like I knew there was a chance of it going that way if I messed up room 1, and then I did. So
it scared
that's
me.
just how it
Man.
is.
That was a scary Torian, but I you're braver than I am, man. Jesus. And we're joined by Tilly now. Tilly, how you doing?
Hello, GG Ruya.
GG Tilly.
Tilly, how'd you think your run went?
Good overall. There were just mainly like Moat and Dragon that were absolutely terrible.
Yeah. You had some really cool moments though. Your Zeb skip was super sick. You did like the jump down back, which I hadn't seen before. I was really cool.
Yeah, I like that skip. It's faster for me than the bin jump, but I learned it for randomizer so I could get through with screw attack.
It's a good strat. Oh, that's actually really smart. Yeah. That's sick. Who are you guys up against next? Do you know? I can check for you.
So,
'Cause I'm
Ruya, your opponent will be decided tomorrow in the race between Mr. Guy Average and Omnigazer.
Oof.
So we're having a KPDR versus PRKD race in
My
round 2 for
opponent.
Ruya.
And Tilly.
My opponent
is
will
it?
be the loser of that match.
The loser of that,
Yes.
yes.
So that'll be interesting and exciting. You guys have anything you want to say?
It was fun to race.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to race against Tilly. I'm always happy to see Tilly in my chat, and I think you're the only one that predicted I might win the tournament, so thank you for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
Ruya, I really
There's
liked
so many good runners at the top currently. It's very exciting. It's really hard to predict who's gonna win. Anyone can win of you guys. It's amazing to watch it. Watch your grind for the 40. Thanks for the race.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ruya,
thank
you
you
had
for
that-
the.
I really want
Sorry.
to just bring up this bubble mountain. You missed the first wall jump and then you got the second, and it might be the most impressive thing I've ever seen from any runner ever because it's so difficult to do. I was just blown away. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm glad. I guess I'm glad that caught your eye. I was kind of like snickering and wondering if there was any commentary about that happening.
I was like, holy, I don't think I've ever done that, even in practice. That's just like, it's so hard to even back that up if you miss the first one. It's kind of crazy. So that was super clean.
Also, very nice reverse ball boost.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Was
forgot about that.
planned? Kinda? Probably not, right?
It kind of is. Like I run to the
Sick.
wall if I miss the first jump like that, but it's not like a fully guaranteed or I'm positive it's gonna work every time sort of thing.
That's so like anime. It's like, yeah, it was planned, and I saw it from the very beginning. That's so sick. Yeah, I'd never seen that
I mean,
before.
I've just been, I don't know, I've been making mistakes like that for a super long time, so
Yeah.
I know
GG, you
the
guys.
niche backups.
Those things
Yeah.
develop, that's for sure.
I guess that about wraps it up. You guys have anything else you want to say? Anything else?
Thank you
No,
for the
just-
restream and commentary.
Yeah.
Thanks to
Alright.
Speedgaming to host this tournament. I was gonna say, and follow the runners.
Yes, please follow the
Amazing
runners.
runners.
Follow Ruya. Both great streams.
And good luck on your next race, Tilly.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
Alright.